What's going on, guys? Kid from Sunset Park, and I'm back with another Seed Spotlight episode for you guys today. And sorry for the lack of uploads. I've had a sinus infection that I'm trying to get over. Maybe you could still hear it in my voice. It sucks. I'm really trying to get rid of it. And once I get rid of it, once I'm starting to feel better, more videos will be coming out for sure. I'm really getting pumped, really getting energized back into YouTube and all that sort of stuff. So right where you spawn in this seed is a great seed for Title Update 14. You'll have a blast playing it. Is that diamond pillar right there. And not even 200 blocks away, you have a blacksmith village, which has a blacksmith home in it. I just call it the blacksmith village, with a great chest right off the bat. You have obsidian, 2 diamonds, bread, and 2 pairs of iron leggings. So you're good with armor. You can make yourself a diamond sword. You could save up the diamonds for anything you want. So it's a perfect first chest to get, especially when you're low on resources. Personally, when I was playing on the seed, I made myself a diamond sword, and you'll see why right here. This is the first of a good amount of dungeons right next to the village. So you have enchantment books throughout pretty much a good amount of these dungeons, and these enchantment books aren't, you know, horrible enchantments either. I mean, you have a couple for your bow that you get, like the one we got in this chest, but you do get a ton of iron, you do get a ton of saddles, which is another thing, and a ton of buckets and bread. So if you need buckets, you need iron, and if you're just low on food, just going to explore these couple of dungeons right off the bat, because they're in such close proximity too, will be perfect for all supplies, all stuff like that. Plus, each dungeon is connected to a pretty good cave system, and there are a good amount of diamonds in this world. I'm not going to show you where to find the good veins of diamonds, but this is a pretty good diamond vein, especially if you're down here just trying to look for diamonds and trying to get, you know, more tools, pickaxe, and stuff like that, but there are a good amount. So the second dungeon here is a skeleton spawner. Great just XP farms that you can make. You have a couple of skeleton spawners, a couple of zombie spawners, and you can just make a whole different array of XP grinders that will be great. You could set up your entire community around this spawn village, which would be perfect. It's on a good stretch of land, flat, with a lot of trees around it, and just a bunch of resources. Feather Falling 3 enchantment book in this dungeon. That's unbelievable to have Feather Falling 3, especially on an enchantment book. Throw those on a pair of boots, and you'll be good. Getting Feather Falling is very hard, especially on boots when you have to get much higher into the enchantments, you know, from 25 and up, especially if you want to get Feather Falling 4 and stuff like that. So you're right off the bat, like I said, you're good with supplies, you're good with a lot of just finding resources that you need. There's a ton of iron, there's a ton of coal in this area. So definitely try the seed out. Definitely keep playing on the seed. The seed is a real easy seed to get, and you'll really just have a blast with it. So this is the other zombie spawner in the seed, and it's kind of encaved by gravel. So, you know, be careful. Don't break the chests. I accidentally did that, especially when you're playing in creative. You try to go haywire on this gravel and you accidentally break a chest. I did that in one of the spawners. Maybe you'll see later in this video if I kept that part in. But like I said, more buckets, more bread, cocoa beans, just a whole bunch of different supplies that are just great to find, especially in dungeons. The jungle is very, very small in this seed, and there's no jungle temple, so getting cocoa beans, if you want them, is always good to have, especially if you want to dye armor and stuff like that. This is the other spawner that you found. This one's a pretty decent ways down. I was just trying to listen for it and not break the actual spawner itself, but you end up hearing it, and it doesn't take you exactly where the spawner is. But again, I always break the spawner. I always manage to. But you're in another spawner. I had no idea what that one was. If you guys find out, let me know. But you get another enchantment book. Like I said, more saddles, more buckets, and you end up getting a lot of string by the end of finding all these dungeons and just going through. And you get another enchantment book, so that's 2 in one dungeon. That's amazing to find. You don't really find that often. You only find 1 per chest, maybe 2 but 2 is definitely something that is always great to have. And you have knockback 2 on this one, so knockback 1 and 2, combine those two and get knockback 3 on a sword, and you're looking pretty good in terms of your equipment and your weapons and everything like that. With just finding these enchantment books in these dungeons, you're pretty good with the enchantments. So this is the cave spider spawner. You're in a nice little ravine and attached to an abandoned mine shaft. So I'm going to speed this part up because there is a ton of gravel, so when you're down here, be careful. There's a ton of gravel, a ton of webs, and there's no chest directly next to the spawner, so it might not even be of interest to just go straight to the spawner. The chest is kind of skewed, kind of off the beaten trail, so you can just go destroy the spawner if you want, if you don't want to have it there. The chest isn't that good. I didn't want to explore the entire mine shaft. It's enormous, so tell me what you guys find, explore. I want to leave this seed up to you guys and try to find as much stuff as possible, so definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'm really interested, and like I said, I had a blast playing on this seed. It's extremely fun. So this is the other spawner that you'll find here. Again, a bit of a ways down. This is a zombie one. Again, I break it. The zombie ones are also just amazing to find. You'll get a ton of XP from them. Everyone that I found is in a great location, easy to make into XP grinders. The dungeon isn't enormous. It's very, very compact, so it's easy to make. And if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to make a good XP grinder, I made a great one in my old world. And you find another chest with 2 enchantment books. You have Respiration and I forget the other one, but you found 2 books in one chest in one dungeon. That's great. That's a great find. And this is where you find the end portal. Again, all the coordinates to this will be in the description below, so go check it out, go play. It has no ender pearls in it, so you're gonna have to go and get those yourself, but it's a great location for the end portal because it has that little supply chest above with this ladder. And in here, you know, the supplies are just bread, but hey, it's something better than nothing. And you get, like I said, a ton of bread through just finding chests and in the dungeons and stuff like that. So it's great to find. I loved playing on the seed. Definitely like the video if you guys tried it out and you like it too. And let me know if you guys have any seed suggestions, anything like that. The stronghold itself is in pretty good shape. It's intact, much better than the other ones that I found previously in other seed spotlights. But I will be doing more videos for you guys soon. Like I said, if you want me to do a video on how to do the XP grinder, tell me in the comment section below. I'll be glad to do that. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Kid from Sunset Park. See you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.